Mr. Borralho, we back, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, brother. I'm here again, getting ready for my fight in Paris to fuck this in my up and let's go. I'm
It's
excited.
getting
I'm
closer. I
ready.
can't wait, man. I can't wait. That's gonna be a great main event. I don't think
Yeah,
they could put a better fight for
yeah,
UFC Paris together other than you and Imavov. It's gonna be a great show for the fans, and it's gonna be a great night for Brazil. So like, I'm happy.
definitely.
I'm
Definitely.
happy. One step closer to the belt. That's all that matters.
Yes, let's go.
All right, UFC 318. First thing, rate that card for me. Like a put a score.
I will put a score in words. I love this fucking sport, bro. You know? This is This sport is phenomenal. This is fucking awesome sport. Seeing a guy like Dustin and Mac and the other one like Max fight each other for like 5 rounds, box each other, like showing like tremendous skill set on boxing, on distance, on everything. And all the other fights on the card were great too. And if I would have to rate this card, I would say I love this fucking sport, bro. That's it.
That makes a lot of sense. And what I love the most, even though it fucked me up with all my picks, that's what
You
I
didn't
love
see
the
my picks? You didn't see
no, I
my picks,
didn't.
bro.
How
That
did you
that's
do?
why. That's why because you follow it Moicano. That's why you fuck you
No, I
got fucking.
didn't.
Yeah, you follow Moicano, then you got fucking
I
Moicano.
I I got it right every fight on the prelims, and I did not get one single fight right on the main card.
Oh yeah, the main card fucked me up too. My picks, yeah.
All the under all
I miss
every
it.
besides
Yeah,
Max, all the underdogs won. All the
yeah,
underdogs won.
yeah, yeah. I
And no
think
one.
Bro, I'm so disappointed with fucking Kevin Holland. He's my one of my favorite fighters,
No shit.
And
That's what I was
like
gonna say. Who in their
how
right
this
mind will
guy,
say Daniel Rodriguez
bro,
will win that fight?
yeah, how this guy lost this fight to Daniel, bro. And I need to give props to Daniel because he came very well prepared to this fight. A little bit different than the other fights, even the fights that he won and all that. And I was like, it doesn't make sense. This guy is in this position, this card fighting Kevin Holland. I think they want to build up Kevin Holland again. That's why. And like he came in and he fucking
Those
won the fight, bro.
those matchmakers, man, they do such a fucking beautiful job. They
Yeah, they know what
knew
to do.
they know what they're doing. Like you can see it after why everybody was like, "Why the fuck that fight's on the main card?" That's why it was on the main card. It
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
fucking bar
Hats off
fight.
to
It was,
Mickey, Hunter,
yeah.
Shelby, Dana. Hats off to these guys.
That was a crazy night of fights, man. Daniel
Yeah,
Zell Hubbard with Michael Johnson. Who
bro.
that fight was a gift to Daniel Zell Hubbard. They were like, "Here, kid, make your name. First fight of the main card on a UFC pay per view. A veteran, a good name. This is you. This is your time. Go
Yeah,
for it." And he
yeah,
gets fucked up by
yeah, yeah. But Michael Johnson, he really impressed me. He was coming from 2 straight wins already. He was like the comeback season for him. But I thought that Daniel Zahuber, because of the height and the range and everything, I think there'll be a top fight for him. He's not the same as before. The she is not the same as before.
He's
But
40
I think
years old too.
yeah, but I think this guy made some good adjustments on his camp,
Yeah.
on the way that he's training. Even in fight, he's like more cautious right now. He's more intelligent right now. He's being more smart and like hats off to him too, bro. Hats
Yeah.
off to this
You're
guy
right.
too.
You're right.
I really like the guy. He's a nice guy. When I met him, when I talked to him, he was always kind and everything. And but I thought that he was supposed to lose this fight.
Me
And
too.
he really impressed everyone.
Yeah, that was crazy. Uh, I want to talk to you about your good friend, Paulo Costa and Roman Kopilov. And like,
I call it
I,
this fight.
I
I
oh,
call it
did you really?
exactly like the way the fight go went. I call it. I think we did an interview talking about this fight.
No, we didn't.
No,
We didn't. I went with
but
Kopilov.
every interview that I did, and even on my I did a live showing my picks to this fight, and I
Uh-huh.
said exactly what was going to happen, and it happened. You know,
Wow.
and I said like, if the old Costa is back, there's no way Kopilov will win this fight.
Yeah,
No
but that was
fucking
the
way.
biggest question. Like I've been waiting for old Costa to be back for 5 years, and
Yeah,
he's never
yeah,
back. And I
yeah,
doubted. I was like, he's not gonna be back again. I was like, he's gonna be the same guy. He's like, he went from being the aggressor to being like a counterpuncher,
yeah.
and that's
He
not.
went he went
It
from
doesn't.
being active to passive.
Yeah, lá ele. He doesn't, and that doesn't work for him. What works for Costa, it's what we saw Saturday,
Yeah.
which it's what we saw Saturday, and the last time we saw that was 2018 against
Yes.
Yoel Romero.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was the last time we saw Paulo Costa fighting like that, 7 years ago. That's crazy to think,
Crazy, crazy. Yeah,
right?
definitely.
So
Definitely.
my pick, my I bet on Costa because like I like Costa and like I like you. So like I can think you're not gonna win a fight, but I would never ever bet against you. Ever.
Yeah.
Because I just feel so shitty doing it, so I don't do
Yeah.
it. You know? So I was like, look, I don't think Costa's gonna win. It sucks. But my bet is on him. Fuck it, It's like I'll stick together. Like I
Yeah.
just think it's such a
Yes.
betrayal to like bet again, like literally go and bet against the guy. Like I would
Yeah,
never
I'll
do
kill
that.
you. I would kill you when I
You
saw when I
never,
see you.
I will never have that. You never have that problem. I'll fucking
But
do it, even if I think it's like all right, like Caio Borralho and versus three Brock Lesnar's on their prime. I was like, yeah, fuck it, Borralho, $100 here, you go, take it. Fuck it, I don't care.
fuck you with $100. Put 1,000, brother.
Well, the odds are gonna be so big, like $100 were gonna make me rich. Like Costa was paying like almost 3-1, right? And I was
Yes.
like, all right, and that's it. And so, what? Tell me about the fight. How do you see his performance?
Like like uh when you see all the fights with Kopilov, if you see all the Kopilov's fight, like he's a good guy. Skill set, say his good skill set, southpaw. But if you see all his fights, he doesn't like to get pressure, you know. So I was saying like, if the old Costas come and put pressure on him, he won't like. He won't be able to do his game, and like he's afraid to get punched in the face a little bit. He gets a little bit like scary and all that. And I think that's the way to win a guy like this. Put pressure on him, and he won't have time to think. He won't have time to uh, breathe. You know what I mean? And I think that on this fight, that was just a matter of if the old cost is gonna come back or not.
But for me, that was
And
a
and
big,
something,
big question.
yeah, it's something on me said like, Costa is too pressure. I think he knows if he lost this fight again, he's out of the UFC, and he will have a lot to lose. So just go there, beat the old self, and if you lose, you're already losing. But if you win, you're gonna win big. His name
Yeah.
is back on the column. His name is big again. People are talking about him. He challenged Chimaev after
What do you
after
think of
the
that?
fight. I think he's a fucking smart guy. Sometimes he's dumb, but on this time, he was fucking smart because he knows that Shimaev has a chance to lose to Dricus, and if he lose to Dricus, and if he don't retire, and if he lose to Dricus,
Don't fucking start.
I think he that's the fight to make, because that's the fight that is gonna sell a lot. People are dying to see this fight with Costa and Chimaev, because they hate each other, because all the history, because all the trouble that they got into in the PI when I was there and everything. So he was smart calling him up. It wasn't just about like he hate the guy, he wants to fight the guy. It's not only about that because he knows that Chimaev is the money fight for him to do
Yeah.
after if he won from Kopilov. And he did his job. He was smart on the mic after the fight, and heads off to Borralho'S.
Hey, yeah. I thought I didn't like the Chimaev call out. I thought he could be. I just thought he wasted the microphone because I don't see him fighting Chimaev in the near future. I what I
If
see is
Chimaev lose,
even if Chimaev lose, he's
oh,
14 on
for
the
sure
rank
they will fight.
now.
For sure
Really?
they will fight. That's the fight the UFC already booked this fight before. They already booked this fight before.
Do you
That's the
think
fight that
they'll
makes
bump
sense.
Costa from 14 all the way to number 1 or 2 again?
Uh, yeah, because Costa was a big name. Costa was getting big names, even losing the fights. So why not do this after he win a fight?
I thought he
you know?
could call out Adesanya. I thought
Uh,
that was a better history and it's a better fight for Costa for sure.
but yeah, but it's not big enough, just like Costa and Chimaev. You know, he just
Wow.
shot on the stars.
Yeah.
Let's see how
Hey,
it goes.
the
He
thing
took
is
the
too,
risk.
she might have just replied to him today, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So it's
That's
just like
that's what he's.
fishing, right? He
No,
threw
no,
the
no.
hook.
He replied after the call out. After the call out, I went on X, the old Twitter,
Uh
and I
huh.
said, "Let's wait for Chimaev to Twitter now." And like 2 minutes after I said that, he
Wow.
tweeted. You can see there on Twitter, and everybody
Wow.
was like replying, say, "Oh, he already did. He already tweeted. He already said something," and like this fight is so big with Costa and Chimaev. Chimaev is a fucking big name. Costa was a big name, but now is back on the everyone mouth. And that's a fight that makes sense. If Chimaev loses this fight, the UFC will be willing to do this fight. I bet my house on it,
Okay.
because that
That
will be
makes
a
sense.
massive fight. You know,
I thought it was a waste, but I never thought it with your eyes. Like if you, yeah, that's a good, yeah, yeah. I can see. I
you
can
know.
see.
There's
I'm not afraid to change my mind. I think it's. I was criticizing. I was like, look, he shot for a fight that he's never gonna get.
he will get.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that now. And how about the main event, Dustin and Max Holloway?
I love this fight, even though that I felt that Poirier wasn't the same.
I
He
agree.
was like more. He was more like cautious, not willing to take damage to put his hands on Max. And I felt that his ability to take punches is not the same. So I think he retired on the perfect moment for his career. The UFC did a big thing for him in the fight week, all the days of the fight week. After the fight, even with he losing the fight, the UFC treated him very well. He's already have like 6 million followers on Instagram. He's already good with money. He has the foundation, the good foundation. I don't
Yeah.
remember the
Yeah.
name, but he has the foundation and all this. But I felt that he's he's not the same anymore.
Do you think it
He
has anything to do with being his last fight? He didn't want to take risks and get knocked out,
a little bit.
or it could
I
be. You know what remind me a lot? Fabricio Verdun against Stipe Miocic in Brazil,
mhm.
where Verdun was like being the host of the show because he was fighting home and like paying attention to everything around but the fight.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Like
I think
I,
Dustin
I,
got suffered a little bit of that too.
Yeah, I don't see like exactly this way. I see that Dustin, what he was locked in this fight. He wanted to win. He was locked in. He was focused. He was everything, but o- only about saying that you're gonna retire. you're already feeling something that is not the same with your body. So
Yeah.
he felt that his ability to take punches maybe is not the same. He didn't took too many risks in the fight. He was fighting at his hometown. He didn't want to go there and be knocked out in front of everyone in
Yeah.
his last fight. It is his last fight. He is already good on money. So I think he did perfect. I think he did perfect. He got out of there like a hero, you know, and like that's what he deserves. This guy did a lot for the sport, a lot of highlights, a lot of great matchups, you know, great rivalries, and uh, and I think he did good. I think he did good for sure. I wanted to see him taking more risks as he always did, but this is something that is only about him, you know. I think he already felt something with him that's like, yeah, maybe now it's time to stop, you know. Like
Yeah,
it's
that makes
time
sense.
to be okay, be healthy with my family, don't get knocked out in front of everyone, and like I just need to go here, do a good fight. He knocked out he did a knockdown on Max on this fight,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know. So he came back after getting knocked down 2 times, and the fight was hard for him. Max was coming very good. Max was very adapted to this weight class. You know, Max is huge for even for 155. Max is
Yeah.
huge. You know, so that was a hard fight since the beginning. Anyways, you know, so
What do we think we're gonna see next? There's such a fucking bright future ahead. They were talking about Topuria versus Holloway for the BMF belt. There's
yes,
talks about Charles Oliveira and Max Holloway for the BMF belt.
I don't like this fight.
You don't like for Charles, you
No,
mean?
yeah, I don't like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw a tweet from our friend Igor from the Punch. It's a channel in Brazil.
I
He
know.
he he was like, uh, "What do you think is gonna happen on the fifth round when Max point to the middle and Charles is in front of him?" I said, "Fucking Charles is getting knocked out because he's gonna go
Yeah,
for
I
it."
don't. Yeah, yeah, I don't see this fight good for Charles right now. You know, if coming off a knockout, uh, and it doesn't even make sense. You're coming from a getting knocked out like the first round, and then you're gonna fight for the BMF title for sure. Don't get me wrong, Charles. He's the baddest motherfucker already. He doesn't need this fucking belt to be the baddest motherfucker. He's a legend on the Brazil.
Yeah,
He's a legend on the sport. All his path to the gold, all that he's been through, the ups and downs, what he represents, the people that he represents, and everything. He's already the baddest motherfucker on this UFC. You know, and but when we talk about this fight against Holloway in 155, the way that Holloway performed against Dustin, oh man,
it's a
this is
tough
not a
fight,
fight that I
right?
want to
Yeah,
see. I don't
yeah.
want this for Charles. Charles can go there and submit Holloway or
I know.
knock out Holloway or anything like that because Charles is Charles, you know. But the odds will be totally against him for me in this fight.
I
So
agree.
I love Charles. He's one of my idols in the sport. He's a fucking legend, and I don't want to see this fight. Not right now. Even like if he comes back, get a good win against another tough guy, not as tough as Max, but he comes back, get a good win, and then we can talk about seeing this fight happening.
Hmm.
You
Like a
know,
Dan Hooker fight, it will be a great fight for
it'll
Charles,
be
right?
very good. I think
Yeah,
Charles will
yeah.
submit him easy.
How long you think Charles should rest up after being knocked out like that?
Uh, I think Charles could retire and he'll be good already. He'll be Hall of Famer already. You
Yeah.
know, like I don't think he needs money. You know,
No, I don't
I
think so. But he's not. I don't think he's that far from his prime.
yeah
I don't think. I don't think he was like. Look, he went toe to toe with Armand Sarukian, and that kid's
yeah
fucking
exactly.
25
Exactly.
years old on a prime of his fucking spitting testosterone. Like it's crazy. And
Yeah.
Charles didn't win that fight for like a technicality almost.
Yeah.
He could have
Yeah. I think
submitted.
was a wrong tactics.
Yeah,
Just
he
as
could.
Topuria. Topuria, he did a wrong tactics. He could win that fight.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he started the fight very good. He could win the
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
You know,
It was-
but I'm saying like the wake up for him is tough. Everybody knows that,
and it's getting tougher
and
and tougher too, right?
it's getting tougher and tougher. You know, and he's good with money already. He's already an idol, a legend. You know, and for him to go to the title again, to do the run again, I think he need at least like 2 or 3 fights.
Yeah.
So we will
Yeah.
see. I don't know. You know, like
Do you
he
think?
can do whatever he
You're
wants.
saying you think he should retire?
I don't know. I wouldn't say like he should retire. I'm saying like if he wants to retire, he'll be already a legend and a Hall of
Yeah,
Famer.
I agree. I agree. I don't want
You
to see
know?
Charles like we saw Anderson and so many other guys. Like
Yeah.
I agree with you, but I don't think Charles is on that path. I think he did 100% the only thing he shouldn't have done against Tila Topuria and pay the price for it. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
look, you guys are all
Exactly.
professionals, so you can fucking do that. All right,
Yes.
man. Look, I'll let you go. It's late in Brazil, so we'll do this next week.
Let's do it. Every week we are right here. We already found him evolve, and
that's it. Like the hardest part is done. Now we just gotta wait for the fight to come. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to look up for him anymore.
I can't wait, brother. I can't wait. All right, man. Thank you so much. Follow us on the social media. Caio Borralho on Instagram. Follow his Caio's YouTube channel as well. I'll leave the link on the description. Give us a like this video, push us up, and we'll be here again next week. See you.
Yeah, let's go. See you guys.